Like, listen, you need to stop acting like that. Like, I don't even know why y'all broke up. I don't even know why y'all not talking no more. But don't let that man keep you cramped up in the house all by yourself on the holidays. That is not necessary.
And Jade is like, yes, it is, because you don't know what went down. Like, you don't know how much I don't want to see this man. Like, I'd rather scrub my with the ground before I go and sit up in his face. Hello, everyone. I am back with another book review. As you can see, this book is a book of urban fiction. Okay, the title of this book is A Winter Crest Wonderland, Tucker and Jade. It is by Chanel. This book here, it was spicy. Okay, I liked it. I liked it from the first few pages. Okay, what I had liked about it was, ooh, Jade don't play. Okay, Jade comes with her spiciness. Jade comes with her little slick comments and remarks without a care as to how Vanessa is going to feel about it. And I guess it was kind of funny reading it because I have an aunt. Her name is Vanessa. That's been like my childhood friend forever. Okay, we're only a couple of years apart in age, but my aunt Vanessa and I, we have a back and forth with each other the same way that Jade does with her friend Vanessa. So it just was kind of interesting, like reading the book. I almost said watching it, but reading the book and just seeing that like Jade was giving her a hard time the same way I give my Vanessa a hard time every once in a while. So it was super funny. But oh my gosh, basically, ooh, I enjoyed this book. Again, don't know if I ever read a book by this author. You guys, my goal this year is to really try different books by different authors every single week. Okay, I really want to step out there more. I feel like I want to see more, more. I don't, okay, let me not put it on her that she's a new author, okay? Because she might have been writing books for 20 years now. So let me not even put it that way. But I'm just saying new authors in general, or even some of the authors where maybe we don't hear about them as much. I want to start reading some more books by different authors. So that's what made me go ahead and stumble upon this book. I saw that let me get the title right, A Winter Crest Wonderland. I saw that the whole publishing company, it looks like they all released a whole series of Winter Wonderland books. Now, I don't know how many of them I am going to read, but I saw that this book had crazy reviews. When I looked, I think it had like, okay, Amazon gonna act funny right now, but I think it had at least like 250 reviews. So I said, all right, like I'm clearly late to the party, but ain't no party without Frenchie there. So I will be there reading the book soon. And that's exactly what I did. So I went ahead and I sat down, lit me one of my little candles. It was a cheap candle from Walmart. I am a candle girl. I went and lit me one of my candles. I pulled out my iPad and I started reading. And you guys, this book was funny. It was very funny. It had humor. It had some hot and bothered moments, and I love me a good little erotica read. Now, nothing too crazy, but I love me a good little erotica read. So I really enjoyed it. Um, when it comes to going out on this cabin, now let me go ahead and get all the details right because I don't like to misquote nothing. So that's why I'm looking down at my notes because I don't want to sit here and say nothing wrong. And then people be like, girl, that wasn't even a storyline. You didn't even read the book. Because I know y'all get crazy in these book review comments. I done seen how y'all got some people was beefing with me a couple of years ago over how I felt about a book. So let me not misspeak because I know y'all take this shit very seriously. So let me go ahead, right? So there's a cabin that they're all supposed to be going to. Now, Jade was not initially supposed to be going. Jade was going to go have, the holidays with her family. But her father is a pilot and her parents are still married. With the father being a pilot, he's like, you know what? I'm going down to the islands for the holidays. And like Jade, my mind. It's later in the day, okay? Jade is sitting here like, so what am I supposed to do? Like you and mom are going to the islands. Her siblings are at the point where they're like, well, we got our own kids. We're married. Like, ain't no point in us driving all the way states over to come to your house. Like, we might as well just stay at our own house. And poor Jade, like, she's acting like she don't care, but her feelings is hurt because I think she said this is her first year not having her mother's pecan pie, and we know a good pecan pie is something to sit here and look forward to months in advance, especially for Thanksgiving and Christmas. So we don't play about our pies. And Jade, like, she's like, okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna stay at the house. I'm just gonna work, whatever. She's a new forecaster. Um, she is a successful young lady. Okay, maybe not a news forecaster. She's still a news reporter. I know she reports the news. She wants to get into sports reporting. Um, but her boss is giving her a hard time. And something that I never really thought about is how hard it is to get into like news reporting and to be successful as a woman. Like I never really thought about that. But this book definitely made it come back to the forefront. Um, where was I going with that? You have to forgive me. Anyway, she basically was sitting here thinking about staying in the house. And Vanessa was like, girl, no, just come to the cabins with us. And Jade is like, I really don't want to if so and so was going to be there. And she's
like, listen, you need to stop acting like that. Like, I don't even know why y'all broke up. I don't even know why y'all not talking no more. But don't let that man keep you cramped up in the house all by yourself on the holidays. That is not necessary.
And Jade is like, yes, it is, because you don't know what went down. Like, you don't know how much I don't want to see this man. Like, I'd rather scrub my with the ground before I go and sit up in his face. And at this point, I was already beefing with the man because I'm like, well, what did you do? What did you do to our girl? Because she's adamant that she doesn't even want to go on a free trip to a cabin in a nice place. What did you do to our girl? Like, you know, so I felt ready to ride for her regardless. But the man's name is Tucker. I guess they were in a relationship. Tucker is a part of the friend group. Now, let me get this right, because like I said, I know how y'all like to tussle over these books. Now, Tucker is the best friend. He is friends with whose husband? One of these girls' husband. It was Amelia's husband, somebody's husband. I have it in my notes. Why can't I find it? I have it right here. Tucker was friends with somebody's husband. Point, it don't matter whose husband Tucker's friends with. Point is, they all hang out in a little friend group, little couples group. It's real cute, real nice. But it does get awkward when you're not dealing with someone that's in the group anymore. You don't really want to be like not only the odd man out, you don't want to be the person that makes it awkward and the person that's like he's here, like I'm going off to go sit on the patio while everybody else is playing card games type of thing. So she tells Vanessa, like, girl, I'm not coming. Like, I'll let you know when I decide, whatever. And Vanessa's like, you realize we're leaving tomorrow, right? So you don't have forever to sit here and figure it out. And it's funny because my Vanessa is very spontaneous like that too. She will sit here and be like, oh, aren't you going to come? And I was like, girl, I had no intentions. So I understood where Jade was coming from. Like, I need time in advance to prepare. So Jade gets caught up at work, right? And she gets to the point where she's like, yeah, I'm focused on work. She goes ahead, she comes home. Even though she had got a phone call from Vanessa, like, hey, you're still coming tomorrow, right? And she was like, yeah, all right, whatever. Like, she said whatever to get her off the phone because she just wanted to focus on work. So the next morning, it's 9 o'clock in the morning, and Vanessa is pounding on the door, ringing on the doorbell, like, why aren't you dressed? Why aren't you ready? And Jade's like, ready for what? Why are you here? Like, and when she found out it was because she was supposed to be going on this trip and she really had no intentions on going, homegirl don't got a bag packed. She don't got an outfit picked out. She had no intentions on going. I'm like, dang, you acting kind of flaky right now. Like, I wonder what your horoscope sign is. Like, maybe it's a Virgo. Maybe it's an Aquarius. Who knows? So it just was really funny. So Vanessa persuades her anyway, like, listen, I done drove all the way over here. I am not letting you stay in the house by yourself. You are going to come with me. So they go ahead and they get to the cabins. And as to be expected, Tucker, the ex-boyfriend who did something to my homegirl that I didn't know what he had done at that point, Tucker sees her walking through the door looking all good. You know, she got her little burnt orange shirt on, you know, nice little fall color. She really looking real good. And he just kind of on some, like, he can't stop looking at her. He can't stop looking at her. And I love to see a good jaw drop moment with a man. Like when he just sees the woman that like he got feelings for, or he did have feelings for her, when he's just like, when the world just stops for him, that is something to admire. So I thought it was cute. I also like how Jade did not just play into his hand and sit here and like, she got feelings for him, but at the same time, she didn't sit here and be like, oh, I'm so glad he's here. Like, she didn't sit here and do the most. I rock with Jade for that. I said, yes, girl, like, make him eat out the palm of your hand. Like, don't sit here and sweat him. Don't do too much. Do not do too much. Let that man figure out what he wants to do. And when I read their little argument they had, I didn't even know what they was arguing about, but I did not like his tone, and I didn't like the way he was talking to her, and I didn't like the way he was making it seem like she could just get out and like he just didn't care about her at all. And I know sometimes in relationships arguments can get heated, but he ain't have to play with Jade like that. So I just think it's cute. There was a part of the book at the very beginning where one of these couples was having spicy time, and everybody else in the cabin had heard, well, not everybody else, the one woman heard them because her husband was asleep, and Jade was asleep too, I believe, possibly. She said she didn't hear nothing, whatever. But basically this couple was in the cabin getting it on, and like it was funny because it was mentioned the next morning, like, oh, we heard you guys like doing whatever. And I don't know what it is. I don't like the thought of people hearing me. Like, I am super self-conscious when it comes to that time. I don't want someone to hear me. Like, and I don't like couples who do stuff like that. I don't care how married you are. I don't care how in love you are. I don't care that we're grown. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear the screams. I don't want to hear it. So keep it to a volume when we're on a couple's trip or a family retreat. I don't want to hear that mess. Luckily her friends were understanding and they're like, girl, that's what you're supposed to do when you was married. And I'm like, you still could keep that shit to a volume. Don't do it while I'm around. Y'all, I enjoyed this book. I really did enjoy it. Now, I know this isn't a super long book either. I believe it's under 175 pages. If I'm wrong, I'll put the page count right here. Probably wrong. I'll admit that I'm wrong at times, but it's whatever. I'm excited. I'm super excited to see what you guys say, to see if you guys have read this book before. Like I said, I don't think I've read a book by this author. It will not be my last. This was a 5 out of 5 star review. Like I said too, I'm interested to read the other books that I saw were going to be in this, like, I won't say series, but kind of sort of like series from this publishing company. So, and I don't even remember the name of the publishing company. I really don't. But I'm excited to see like what everybody's twist on the Winter Wonderland theme is. I will say you're in for a treat if you choose to read this book. I believe it was available on Kindle Unlimited. Matter of fact, at this point, every book I read is available on Kindle Unlimited. I believe I saw it was maybe $2.99 to purchase. So go ahead and support the author. If you read the book, drop a review. Drop a comment below and let me know if you intend on reading this book. Super excited, you guys. I do have a book dropping at the end of this month. Hopefully you're seeing it before December is out. We are closing out 2023, you guys. We are heading all the way into 2024. I hope we all make it there safely because I intend on dropping books all throughout next year. I already have my pre-orders lined up. I am super excited. I am coming with a psychological thriller for next year. I'm coming with some more urban fiction for next year. I think I have officially retired from poetry, so I'm sorry for anybody that used to enjoy my books of poetry that I was writing. I think I'm retired on the poetry tip. But thank you so much for coming back to my channel and for watching this book review. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not already subscribed to my channel. I will be consistently uploading content and book reviews, and I cannot wait to hear back from you. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next book review. Bye.